freedom for all.
Radio for all. You are now live with the Humble Prince on Sahara FM Radio. Yeah. Yep, live with the Humble Prince, Sahara FM Radio. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us so far. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Again, I just want to say that tonight's show was brought to you by the law offices of Bunali Mayo RPC. Please go to their website at www.mayowalaw.com. Well-experienced lawyers, they handle any issues you want, especially immigration, divorces, everything. So right now is the callback segment, and of course I'm joined by the one and only Adeola Fayehun of Keeping It Real. Let's give Adeola a round of applause, please. Yeah. And joining us also is the beautiful newly married Voke. Voke, how long you been married now?
2 months.
Hey, happy 2 months. Hey. That's longer than most, so we have to celebrate it. Anyway, guys, it's our callback segment, and this is where we'd like to hear from you, the viewers, just like we're doing on Saturdays. And please, question of the day we had is, with the recent Boko Haram attacks, do you have faith in President Buhari's campaign's promise to end their insurgency? And Boko Haram has really been striking a lot of late. I mean, it looks like Jonathan is still in power, man. It's like they don't even care. But
Maybe worse.
yeah, I mean, again, the number to call is 917-284-9811. And but before we proceed, I just want to give a very big shout out to Austin Idubo, who's listening to us. Thank you so much for listening. He says he's listening, so we appreciate that. Fantastic. So yeah, Boko Haram. So like you were just saying, Voke,
Yes.
I think just last week alone, they killed about 220 people, right?
No, it's more than that.
Okay.
Last week, they killed more than 300. In fact, some people are saying around 500. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, it's just
So
been
sad.
it's been sad, man. Honestly, Dealer, what are your thoughts on that, please?
I don't know if the same Buhari that was campaigning is the same Buhari that we have right now. Because while he was campaigning,
Right.
he was saying he would get rid of Boko Haram ASAP. A lot of Nigerians are not happy right now. Nigerians are feeling as if they've been duped, to believing that there's this change coming.
Yeah.
And I guess the blow for me is him talking about negotiating with Boko Haram, because I'm like, now you're talking about negotiating with Boko Haram. I found that really shocking, because in February of this year, while he was still campaigning and BBC interviewed him, he said,
right.
they asked him about negotiating, and his statement was, why would you negotiate with Boko Haram when
Exactly.
clearly they do not want peace, because they've killed 13,000 Nigerians. That was what he said.
Exactly.
And now for him to
They
be
even had-
talking about negotiating is
Right.
it's like, what?
They even had an attempt on his life as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like, so many Nigerians, we're all like, okay, what is going on right now?
Yeah.
And also the way his spokesperson, actually the two men that are like his spokespersons, the way they've been handling this has
Yeah.
not been good at all.
Yes.
Like, people are really disappointed.
Yeah.
They don't release stuff. Like, most of what they've been releasing are like trying to counter press releases by the media, and people are saying they're spending more time trying to defute and say that, oh, this is not true, instead of telling us what is true. They're not doing their job. I think we have a new caller, which is great.
Yeah. Caller, thank you for calling. Go ahead.
Hi, this is IT Chair calling from Toronto. How are you doing, Humble Prince and
Oh.
Adeola?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
And Voke too. Please say hello to Voke.
Hi.
Okay, hi, how are you? Sorry, I can't view. I can only call in.
Okay, go ahead.
I think my thing is, there's some things that I think are valid points. With his promise, when he was running for president and all, and he said he wasn't negotiating. Many of us that know that, for example, when the United States say we don't negotiate with terrorists, well, they're going to say that in public, but other things happen behind closed doors. I think the handlers are the biggest problem in this situation. I'm not, like I just heard now, I'm not too impressed with how they're handling it.
Right.
I think they could do a better job. But at the same time, Boko Haram is kind of like a cancer. It's a stage 1 all the way down to a stage 4. It's like a stage 4 right now. You're not just going to go in with a small scalpel and pull the stuff out. It's going to take some, they have to have a different method. It's not, I don't think it's a quick fix. And I think because we've had it for so long and we're frustrated, we just want to we want it done and we want it gone. All of us do. But I think it's going to take a little bit more than what folks are thinking. And I personally believe that by the time they got in there and probably found out the whole nitty-gritty details, then they had to take a seat back and realize it might be bigger than what they think. I think public confidence is shaken because of the way they're handling it. A lot of times when something happens, whatever the spin is put on or how it's taken care of is probably bigger than even what the issue is. I think that's the biggest thing. I don't know that, I haven't followed fully, so I don't know that he's addressed it point blank on his own,
Right.
like a direct statement. I think if that were to happen, maybe a little bit, but people will judge more by what they see as action. I think he may have, that's a problem for him, but I think he also has other things that are huge problems to try to stabilize the economy too. But Boko Haram is there.
Yeah.
He's got to deal with it. I think they
Gotta
just
deal
have
with
to
it,
deal with
man.
it, and they got to just be more efficient is what I think we all of us would really want to see. Be consistent and efficient. Let's see what they can do. We
Yeah.
have to give them time for sure, but not us giving them time and, they're just doing flashbacks and fightbacks with the press, like you said. That's not impressive.
Yeah, Shadi, thank you very much, man. Yeah,
All right.
thank you so much for calling. Appreciate it. Guys, we would like to continue to hear from you. The number to call is 917-284-9811. I wanted to say this, though. When I saw an interview he did when they they said they postponed the election for 6 weeks
Because of
because of
Boko
security
Haram.
and Boko Haram. He was like, Boko Haram, we could just wipe
What
it.
is Boko Haram?
What is Boko
now?
Haram? He
So
said we're going to
he
just
said,
wipe
yeah.
them out
Yeah.
right away. Seriously, but so I can understand that the people are impatient, and before you took this job, you know how Nigerians are. We will flip on your ass in a minute. So he has to either he's being strategic or whatever. But Boko Haram has been on a rampage. Even we thought they were dying down. We thought towards the before the election. We thought we were taking them out. So what's happened? The election is over now. Nobody really cares or anything.
Yeah.
So it's like they're on a rampage now. They've really been,
That's the issue. It seems shady,
Right.
So it's not necessarily about how much time we need to give them, but exactly what are they doing?
Exactly.
What are they,
Nobody
you know,
knows.
exactly like you said, like Adeola said, nobody knows what they're doing. No one is giving
Yeah.
us detailed information.
We need to know.
And we're not saying do anything that will like jeopardize the security or whatever you guys are doing, but give the public, give Nigerians detailed information of
Exactly.
exactly what is going on, the progress of the situation, so that we have some faith,
Right.
as a president. So it just seems very shady. It seems so different from when he was campaigning.
I know. So right now he's looking like the average politician.
People are not asking for a miracle, but we need to know what is going on.
Progress.
So the president's spokesperson released a tweet about,
I know.
this is the, first of all, he said, this is the official Twitter handle of Zara Buhari, that is Buhari's daughter.
Right.
And everybody was like outraged, like, are you kidding me? Like,
know.
Boko Haram
What-
just
what-
killed like 155 students or
Exactly.
something. You didn't tweet anything about that. You want us to know the official, and they're telling us that Zara's Twitter handle was hacked.
Hacked.
And
No.
everyone is like, so
Trying to take our minds
now you
away.
speak for the president's daughter as well? Like, exactly what is going on. So they're not doing a good job, both of them.
seriously.
And Buhari needs to
What's
keep
his
us
name?
along. We need to know
Additional,
what's
the
happening.
other guy's name.
Gaba Shehu.
Gaba, yeah. I wanted to ask you, Adeola, what did you think about him meeting with the Bring Back Our Girls activist group? Something they said Jonathan never did, but he
I
meeting
know
with
that
them.
they even protested at Aso Rock, I think yesterday.
Yeah, they marched,
as well.
right.
It's been
And so he met them, right.
460 something days.
Yes.
or so.
Big shout out to Buki Shoni Barry. I mean, well, you know when the Bring Back Our Girls hashtag was in vogue, everybody was
Yes.
doing it and everything.
Yes.
It seems like everybody's forgotten. But
Only a
Buki,
few
guess
people
nah,
stuck
Buki,
to
she
it.
posts a picture on her Facebook page and tags us every day to remind us that
Wow.
the girls haven't been brought back. At least get the girls back. Something.
Amen. Yeah. So people are not
Right.
asking for a miracle, but there was something that Jonathan did in that 6 weeks that he postponed the election, that Nigerian army suddenly were gaining upper hand
Right.
regarding Boko Haram. Whatever he did then, bring it back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bring it back, because now they've really intensified. And for those people that are saying, he just got there, give him some time, I keep saying, if this was your daughter that was killed,
Yeah.
you probably won't say that. And I
Exactly.
think we have another-
We're gonna call caller. Thank you for calling live with the Humble Prince. The callback segment. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Promo, and I'm calling from Malaysia.
Thank you, Promo. Go ahead.
Yeah, as far as I can see here, the subject you guys are discussing is the Boko Haram challenge. Is that correct?
Yes. What do you think about it so far? Because they've been on the rampage in this past few weeks.
Well, I'm not too sure what to make of this whole thing. You know, for me, it's a little bit confusing, and I'm challenged. There's a new government. The new government came on the basis that it was going to deal with this stuff. We voted for the gentleman because we think he has a history.
Right.
He has this background of being a general and a fighter.
Good point. Good
and
point.
in just 1 week, 600 people were killed. Now, before the last gentleman left, we recall that Boko Haram was being beaten back and all that. Listen, he might have the best intentions in the world. I don't doubt this guy. He just might have the best intentions in the world. But the challenge is, how do we know that?
Yes.
Yeah,
How do we know? How do you run a government in silence? How do you give hope to a people? How do people get to know? I mean, people sit down and all kinds of conjectures come in, and there's this fellow, Femi Adesina, that keeps thinking this thing is a joke. No. 600 people just died. People are dying. In Nigeria, people die for small things like hunger. People die. So, I mean, it's become such commonplace that I think, you know what I think? I think this is completely out of hands. You know, the intentions are no longer important to me.
Right. Yeah.
I need hope. I need hope. I need to be able to stand up from Malaysia and say, I'm going to Lagos and I have hope.
Yes.
I need to feel that somebody's looking out for me. I need to feel there's a government that's thinking about me. That's why I voted. You see, the thing is called public office. It's not a private office. He's not the managing director of Coca-Cola. Even Coca-Cola is a public company. He's not the managing director of Buhari Incorporated. He's the president of Nigeria. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to people.
Right.
So we are not going to ramble all through the media and assume that there are ways you can corner governance. We all watch TV. We see how it's done in so many parts of the world. And for some reason, we accept the lower denominator. We just say, you know what, this is Nigeria, so we're just going to take the little side of it. It's not going to be like Obama. It's not going to be like Cameron. It's not going to be like one other place that they are doing the stuff. Why do we have to be the bottom of the ladder?
Yeah. Promo, thank you so much for making that point, man. Thank you so much. And you know what? When these people call, man, you can actually hear the passion in their voice, man. Yeah, so, you know, this regime, man, and, you know, people are going to start coming for you guys, man. You made a lot of promises while you were campaigning. Now it's time to deliver. Yeah. Adeola, please, I know you said we had some, you wanted to read some of our Facebook comments and some of the feedback that people gave about this.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with positive one first. We asked
Okay.
people that with the recent Boko Haram attacks, do you still have faith in President Buhari's campaign promise to end their insurgency?
Right.
And while Saleh says, yes, I have faith that the president will end Boko Haram and will shock people with the
Amen.
revelation
Okay, that's what we're
about
looking for.
them.
Okay.
Can he shock us like right now? Why do we have to wait? I mean, the
Right.
presidential spokesperson, I think on July 4th or something, said he would appoint ministers in the fullness of time. I don't know if you guys have heard about that, because there was a huge backlash. People have been tweeting like everything is now fullness of
time.
Jesus is coming in the fullness of time. That is when Buhari will also appoint stuff at the fullness of time.
I'm sorry, fullness of time is not
This
definitive
person is
enough.
basically telling us he will shock us at the fullness of time. Can he just shock us right now?
Shock us now, yeah.
And then, go ahead.
Okay, no, I'm just saying that we need like the same passion we had to elect Buhari into office in the first place. We don't need to calm down right now. This is the time we need to keep
People are
putting
being
on the
impatient.
pressure,
Yeah.
you know, and not wait till 4 years before we
It's
decide.
actually for his own good. If
Right.
he wipes out Boko Haram quickly, we're going to record that he came into office and within so weeks he defeated Boko Haram. So
Yeah.
it's for his
So
own
it's like
good.
Boko Haram was up, they were down, you know, just pre-election, and now they're rising again.
Yeah.
What's to say, you know, this is becoming like so commonplace again, you know. What's to say we're not going to hear of another attack tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah.
Adeola, please go ahead.
So Joseph Osugu said it's very easy to arm rebels, terrorists, but it's very difficult to disarm them. God is not mocked. Whatever a man sows, he shall reap. Those who created and armed Boko Haram are reaping bountifully. Okay, there's this theory of, it was created by... I don't buy into that theory right now. I don't even care
Sorry, it
about
was created
whatever
by who?
theory. That it was created by Northerners,
Right.
that it was
People in
created by
power.
people like Buhari, and now, like, I don't even care about all this theory. Just get rid of Boko Haram.
Exactly.
Yes.
And some people that are still saying it was created by by Northerners. You know that last week they attacked this Redeemed Church in
Bono.
How they're
Exactly.
getting to Redeemed Church. I feel like some Redeemed members are waking up.
Exactly.
Because for a long time, some people are thinking, it's just...
Yeah, but there was even an attack in Kaduna. That was unprecedented.
Yeah.
There had never been an attack in Kaduna, so
Before.
Yeah, so these guys are
No, they've had attacks in
Oh, they
Kaduna,
have?
I think so. But the
Was it
governor of
Kaduna or
Kaduna
Jos?
is more proactive.
Right. Okay. Forgive me. I'll get my information correctly. Yeah. Adeola, go ahead.
Okay. So, yes, this is coming from Hassan, and he said, yes, I believe Mr. President will end it. I see just in 1 month, all the Boko Haram have been scattering because of Mr. President hard work on them.
Yeah.
I don't know if this person is reading the news or if he's just blindly... I mean, I believe in Buhari, but I'm not a blind follower. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, me neither,
So,
man. We have to critique him, vet him, and call him out when he's not doing what he's supposed to do. I mean, everybody voted for him passionately. I mean, I know I didn't vote, but we supported him because we wanted change. And to be honest with you, the one gripe I had against the Jonathan administration was Boko Haram grew wings under his watch.
Yeah.
I mean, almost 13,000 people killed, man. I mean, these are lives. These are lives of people. I mean, come on, man.
Yes, in
So-
a sense.
So,
Yeah, Adeola, go ahead,
Sonny
please.
Daniel says Buhari is not doing anything to curtail Boko Haram. We have no confidence in him anymore.
Yeah.
Juliet Lucas says, Nigerians, let's come together and solve our problems. Yesterday it was Jonathan that can't help us. Today it's Buhari that is failing us. Why can't the two sides come together and tackle the issue? After all, we are all Nigerians and we have no other land to run to if Nigeria should fail. I think we have a phone.
Yes, okay, so we have one more caller. Caller, go ahead. Thank you for calling live with the Humble Prince.
I just heard my sister Adeola saying that someone said that we were complaining about Jonathan. Now we are complaining about, what is his name? Buhari. Now, the point I wanted to make is that this situation should show us Nigerians that we need to look at this situation very carefully. You know, before it was Jonathan, now it is Buhari. It is time for us Nigerians to look at the situation properly, analyze the situation properly, instead of just pointing finger and saying one leader should do this, one leader should do that. This is our responsibility, all of us, collectively, as Nigerians, to understand how this problem has come about, who are the people behind it, who are the forces, what are the factors behind it. There's a lot of disinformation going on right now in regards to how Boko Haram came about. But still Nigerians are refusing to look at this situation clearly. They still go by every bull crap they read in the newspapers or what they hear on TV. This is our situation. We need to analyze the situation carefully.
Right.
End of. Thank you.
Jack, thank you for calling. Well, I guess he's trying to put the onus on us, but our government, those are our leaders, so they have to lead. And
we have leaders, we have people in power, we have people in government. That's their job.
And that's what they're being paid for. So
Yes.
you guys start. We'll follow.
Lots of money.
Lots of money, exactly. Think about adding that.
allowance.
Yeah, so, exactly. So you guys start. We'll definitely follow. I guarantee it. But again, it seems like Boko Haram is on the rise, and we have to curtail them, man. We have to just clip their wings. Yeah. So guys, that was a callback segment. Thank you very much. Catch us again on Sahara TV this Saturday. We're back. I know we were off last weekend for the July 4th holiday, but we're back. And Adeola and I will be having another callback segment. We'd definitely like to hear from you guys. Adeola, real quick, please, what can we expect from Keeping It Real this week?
Well, since last week, all I've been doing is just telling Buhari how upset I am with
Oh.
him. And that's going on again this week.
Okay.
And also, I'll be talking about what's happening in South Africa with Uber and the local taxi drivers fighting each other.
Okay. Interesting. So now you can't say Adeola was being partial to, just Jonathan. She's calling out Buhari. So all you guys talking, and that's, like I said, man, we just want the best for Nigeria, man. So we call them out. So there you have it, guys. Like I said, catch us this Saturday, callback segment, of course, Keeping It Real. And Damn, Nick, that applause was quick, wasn't it? Anyway, we're going to take a break right now, and when we come back, we're going to have the relationship question of the day, and Voke and I will chop that up. We're going to be talking about Ephesians 5:22 that says, "Wives, submit to your husbands." Yeah. So, Nick, can you take us to church with that song from Karis? She's amazing, please. This is the appropriate time.
That's not a Christian song, though.
No?
What song? Take it to church? Right.
No.
Oh, okay.
I said take us to church.
Me, okay.
Yeah, take us to church with a gospel song.
Okay, all right.
I was playing the gospel song after we were talking about women losing their sexual desires. Nick, what's wrong with you, man? Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, you don't play that now. Anyway, live with Umber Prince, and we'll be right back.